Hello, I am back with another back testing video. In this video I will try out my new strategy that I created yesterday and that I explained in a different video. So if you're interested in checking out my strategy, I have to go back to my last video, check it out. But this will be a video of me back testing it, and this is day one of me trying to perfect my strategy. Close our eyes. There we go. Boom. Let's fast forward a little bit so it can be at market open. Ooh, that's too much, that's too much, that's too much. There we go. Let's do our pre-market analysis how we would on an actual trading day. Okay, so these are London highs, these are London lows, these are Asian highs and Asia lows. Market is currently in an uptrend. We got these hourly highs nicely stacked up. Okay, my bias here is bullish, and we got these hourly highs nicely stacked up as low resistance liquidity. And yes, we got these draw. I want market to take out these lows whenever it opens, and then it's not going to be a bearish. It would have to go all the way down here after this, and this alone is a big old gap. I want market to sweep these lows, and then go to the upside to grab these draws of liquidity. Nice. Took out this low. Oh, let's wait, bruh. You didn't even give me time. Boom. Took out this low that I wanted to take out. Boom. Took out the low. Let's analyze this. Okay, so what are my confluences? This liquidity sweep on this manipulation down, I entered off this fair value on this break of structure. I could have entered on this or waited for this retrace. Boom. Why could I have entered on this? Because the IVG marks a reverse in the market. You could use that as a continuation. You got two options when you see an IVG: continuation or retrace. It didn't retrace here, it continued, so you could enter right there, target those highs firstly, then those, then these. That alone would have had you, would have been a nice winning trade. Two to 7, and that's your trade of the day. Okay. I didn't need a SMT on that one, but usually my strategy doesn't pop a SMT. Okay, let's go to the next day. Market swept this Asia high and this London high. From what I see, there's no draws on liquidity to the upside. But there's very little draws on liquidity to the downside too. My bias here is bearish, quite frankly with you. Okay, this bearish S&T appears. Sweeps that gap. Break structure to the downside. Why do I target all these lows? Well, look, bearish SMT divergence disrespects this gap, reverses back here. Let's see if my nice. And now it's gonna target all these low areas of liquidity right here. Oh wow. Jesus Christ, slow down. This is my A+ model right here. And it created this order block, which I like. That's one of the ones, that's also one of my entry tools, which I didn't even mark out. Okay, so what was my confluences for this one? Bearish SMT divergence, inverse this fair value gap, which creates an inverse fair value gap, a reversal in the market, and it closes below this low, which creates this order block that it retraces back into immediately. Boom, you could enter off this, you could enter off this like that, or yeah, there was a fair value gap here. I entered off this candle, you could enter off this candle, target previous lows, and that would have been your trade of the day. Start 2 winning trades just by being a little patient with the market. All these low resistance liquidity, all of this is low resistance. Ends up getting hit all the way down here. 10-to-1 risk to reward ratio. This model is crazy. My strategy for sure works. Market is in a, oh yeah. Yeah, market is in an uptrend, and it created this high time frame S&P divergence. So I think it's gonna keep on rallying up into this high up here eventually, and it's gonna rip through this since there's no stop orders, no anything. Big old liquidity void right here. I think that it's gonna sweep low, sweep these lows, and then rally up. Come on, sweep those lows. And just swept London lows. Swept Asia lows. Oh, come on, dog. Like I said, I think it was gonna this creates this bullish S&T divergence on the 5. Okay, let's bullish S&T divergence plus liquidity sweep. After I said it was going to sweep those lows. And it did on here. But this created this S&T divergence. Nothing's gonna get these big draws on these low resistant liquidity up here. Everything matches. S&T divergence, liquidity sweep, order block. Reach these targets. No, it's just on me. That was a bad stop. Take profit. But market did what I wanted it to do. It swept these lows, created this SMT divergence, and yeah, and then ended up attacking those highs and reaching without even having that. Okay. Let's look at our pre-market analysis. Market already took these lows. My bias here is a bullish bias. Took out these London lows. Took out these lows already pre-market. It has to go down here. If he's gonna sweep these lows, then rally up. Yeah, swept these lows already. Yeah, my bias here is bullish. If it sweeps these lows, then that's incredible. It's going to create a lot of liquidity up here. Low resistance liquidity up here. I just spotted this bearish S&T divergence. So we gotta keep a lookout for that. NASDAQ does have these lows nicely stacked up though. Let's look on NASDAQ to sweep these highs and then go on and take out these little resistance liquidities. Or this high up here. Shit, even right here. Where's bearish S&T divergence? This changes my perspective. Okay, so maybe market wants to go up, up, take out these, and then continue lower. Bias is bearish for this. Okay, nice. I took out this. Took out this high also. Still in that manipulation time frame. Okay, big rally down. What do we have? Okay, we have a bearish SMT divergence. Took out the highs, makes the SMT divergence, and this, it breaks right here. I'll put my trade right here and target the stacked up lows that we had initially seen. Bro, I swear I had seen more too. Where is it? So up this high, created this SMT divergence, which created this order block and this fair value gap. I would have entered right here. Let's see. Oh, I would have gone. I would have gotten stopped, but my take profit hit, so. Yep, and it eventually reached up to these. So my bias was correct. The trade execution wasn't. And now it's gonna start rallying up. Let's see. Boom, this is better entry, bro. So what I should have done, been more patient. Boom, bearish SMT divergence. Boom, inverses this fair value gap. Boom, continues down. To right here. Put it above this. Target the low. Boom. So what I think market is gonna do, and market opens, I think it's gonna push up, or maybe push down, push back up, then go down again. Because we got no draws of liquidity on the upside. So I think it's gonna take out this high. This high, then rip. My bias is bearish. I think it's gonna rip. Target these lows. These low draws on liquidity. We just got way more draws on liquidity on the upside. Okay, nice. There's market open. He's gonna push up. Push up. Okay, SMT divergence, bearish SMT divergence. Cinch into the one. Order block. SMT divergence plus liquidity sweep. Target these areas of liquidity first, then these, then these, then these. One to three. My initial target would have been this. Would have hit in the time frame where I trade on. Nice, man, nice. I feel like, yeah, nice. That's nice. I'm just like 1 month into trading and it just feels like this is meant for me. Okay, so that's the end of this video. I hope that you enjoyed me back testing my strategy. And if you're not aware of my strategy, again, you can go in my last video and check it out. But ultimately, I feel like my bias was right. I find a trade that fits my strategy and that fits my bias. And that's all you need. Like, all you need is a liquidity sweep, SMT divergence, inverse fair value gap, or an order block. Once that presents itself, enter the market. If it doesn't, then don't. I need to work on that too. So now I'm gonna edit this video and publish it for y'all. Peace out.